I am feeling a bit burnt out from my last 2 trips. Good morning, road travelers. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you're subscribed, if you are new, welcome to the world of bliss. I'm Liz, and I hope that you do stick around, like, subscribe, and turn your post notification bell on to become a part of my world. It's currently 5:23, about to start boarding in the next few minutes for a 6 o'clock departure. 3 flights today, Charlotte turn, and we end up in Montreal tonight. Fun fact, I've met my flying partner like 2 days ago. He was the flight attendant that was working the flight to Savannah that I jump seated on. Such a sweetheart, and I met him years ago. So, about to knock out these 3 flights. It's a morning trip, and I'll catch you guys a little later on.
Niggas been counting me out. I'm counting my bullets, I'm loading my clips, I'm writing down names, I'm making a list, I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones been dying, the fake ones is lit. The game is off balance, I'm back on my shit. The Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it. You all on my I'm all in my bag, as hard as it get. I do not snort powder, I might take a sip, I might hit the blunt, but I'm liable to trip. I ain't popping no pill, but you do as you wish. I roll with some fiends, I love them to death. I got a few mil, but not all of them rich. What good is the bread if my is broke? What good is first class if my can't sit? That's my next mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my no chips. Just put the rollie right back on my wrist. This watch came from Drizzy, he gave me a gift. Back when
Hey road travelers, so we are here in Montreal. It's currently 4:33. We've been here since about like 3:15, 3:30. I had to get settled into my room, and we are here. 3 flights, 2 planes, full flights, great crowds. Keep my pilots the entire trip, keep my flight attendant the entire trip. No complaint for day 1. I am feeling a bit burnt out from my last 2 trips, so I'm going to be a slam clicker. Just going to stay in my room, edit as I go, and yeah. So I already ironed a shirt to wear for tomorrow. When I was downstairs signing in for my room, I heated up dinner and then I came in my room and threw it in my Hot Logic knockoff brand. It's not a Hot Logic, but it does a pretty good job. When I wanted a Hot Logic, they didn't have any in stock, so I just settled for this. Let's see where tomorrow takes us, so I'll see you guys then.
it was praying like this. Act like 2 legends cannot coexist, but I never be for nothing. If I smoke a rapper, it's gonna be legit. It won't be for clout, it won't be for fame, it won't be cause my they selling the same. It won't be to sell you my latest new sneakers. Good
morning, world travelers. Good morning. Today is day 2 of 4. It's currently 6:54 in the morning. We had a 6:50 a.m. report, so they'll be coming down shortly. I put my bags up, did my pre-flight checks, but I was having a slight disagreement with the alarm clock this morning. 2 flights today. Montreal to Minneapolis, Minneapolis to Des Moines, Iowa, and we should be done by like 11:30 Central Time, and I could go back to sleep. It's going to be a 2-hour and 20-minute flight to Minneapolis. It is actually a meal service for first class, so my flying partner has a meal to do for first class. I'll catch you guys a little later on.
Slid in my lane, everything grows, it's destined to change. I love you. I'm glad that you came. I hope that you scrape every dollar you gain. I hope you know money won't erase the pain. To the OGs, I'm begging you now. Was watching you when you was paving the ground. I copied your cadence, I mirrored your style. I studied the grace, I'm the greatest right now. If you feel me, you ain't got a choice. I ain't do no promo, still made all that noise. Gonna be different, I set my intentions. I promise to slap all that hate out your voice. Count me out, I'm counting my bullets, I'm loading my clips, I'm writing down names, I'm making a list, I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones been dying.
Hello travelers, so we are here in Des Moines. I can't remember last time I was here. I think the last time I was here was sometime maybe last year or early this year. But we are here. We finished our workday like 11:30 today. We drove here, checked in. It is 12:19, phone's on the floor. I have one of the bigger rooms that this hotel has because sometimes you can't walk into the bathroom all the way, or you can't open the closet door all the way because these rooms could get really small, and I can get really claustrophobic in these rooms. And I don't know if you guys watched this vlog when I had issues with my door, so I just had to make sure that everything was good as far as like security with this room. So let's talk about today because I did take notes. Full flights, 2 flights, 2 planes. Like I said, we kept our crew the entire day and the entire trip. Our first flight this morning was a meal flight from Montreal to Minneapolis. The crew who work the flight in served all 12 of the meals for first class, and they tampered with our breakfast meals, so we were shorted 5 meals. And I don't know if it's the crew or the ground crew, someone tampered with our meals because they left the evidence. They left the empty boxes and they left all the muffins and the breakfast stuff throughout the plane. So we had to apologize to about 5 people because everyone wanted breakfast today that we didn't have enough breakfast for them. So on the second plane, we had a plane swap. Initially, we were not supposed to lose our plane. The only reason we lost our plane is because the flight that needed it was dealing with like a delay for like 3 hours. So we were like the first available plane, so we had to wait for our next flight to come in. When our next flight came in, it was a 700, and they also had meals on that flight, and I feel like the meals have been there for like days. The plane was so rank, like sour, and catering almost didn't take it off of our aircraft either. We had to tell them to take these nasty meals and silverware and dinner plates off because it smelled so bad. And then I was working as flight attendant today, and we had a few emergency equipments that were either missing or something was wrong with them that should have been caught. So yeah, we took a slight delay leaving Minneapolis because we had like a few emergency equipments that needed to get swapped out or fixed or taken care of before we could leave. So we are here in Des Moines. We have a 5:35 a.m. van. We have a long layover. I'm not about to do anything because I'm still catching up on sleep because I'm drained, and I just want to have and continue to have energy for the rest of this trip. So I'll catch you guys in the morning for day 3. Good morning, world travelers. Good morning. Today is day 3, slight disagreement with the alarm clock, and I could not pass up on this strong water pressure. So 2 flight day today: Des Moines, LaGuardia, meal flight. I'll be working first class, and then a little sit, LaGuardia, Toronto, and we're done. So catch you guys a little later on. I'm gonna finish getting ready, put my mascara and lip gloss on. This shower was everything, and now I'm running behind, so yay.
The game is off balance, I'm back on my. The Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it. You all on my. I just poured something in my cup. I've been wanting something I can feel. Promise I am never letting go. Money in your won't make you.
Hey world travelers, so we are back in Toronto on better terms. If you watched not my last vlog but my vlog before last, then you know, but I'm in better spirits in Toronto this time around. 2 flights today. Our first flight, Des Moines to LaGuardia. I told you guys that flight was supposed to be a meal flight. Well, we ran into the same issue that we ran into yesterday. We had missing meals. Well, we had no meals, so I had to issue FPOCs, which is like a first point of contact to the customers for there not being like any breakfast or any like snack boxes to give to them. Like there was nothing. I just gave them what did I give them? Like just the regular snack basket that first class just usually gets. But they were cool and understanding about it. We kept the same plane all day, and our right air pack, which controls the cooling system for the front of the aircraft, was in op. So I was burning up and hot all day. We were on our atmosphere 900 aircraft, but baby, that plane came with so many issues. Wi-Fi wasn't working, the mood lighting wasn't working, didn't have any meals for first class. It was hot. Like I was like, I usually like this plane. I'm like, I don't know. We're not rocking with this. But we got through security and customs fairly quickly. Like it was a quick turnaround, and the van here runs on the 45 and the 15, and we landed, or we walked out or off the plane at 1:30, and we were done with everything to be picked up at exactly 1:45. Like literally took us 15 minutes, bada bing bada boom, made our way here. I was able to see one of my favorite receptionists that works here. We were just chatting it up, and I'm in my room. But like I told you guys, better spirits, you know. better energy. But I did want to tell you guys that on the flight here, I did have a gentleman that I had to tell like several times that he had to end his Zoom call and his messenger call. Enjoy the rest of your shift. Bye. That was the front desk receptionist, just checking to see if everything's good with the room. But I think I was telling you guys, I had to keep telling this gentleman that he needed to end his Zoom call and his messenger call in flight. Like, we make announcements that you cannot use the Wi-Fi to make any voice or video calls, and I had to tell him on the ground to end his call, like, make it make sense. Like, everybody was looking at him like, really, dude? And the guy behind him was like, how many times does this flight attendant have to speak to you and ask you to stop doing this? Like, I'm like, you know, when the customers come through and the customers intervene because they see other customers acting up, appreciate y'all. Okay, so great crowds for the most part, and I am going to catch you guys tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you guys what tomorrow is because my last 2 trips have been telling me so I'm gonna chill, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in the morning for day 4. Good morning, world travelers. Good morning. It is day 4 of 4. Hoping it is an uneventful day. We have 3 flights today: Toronto, LaGuardia, and then a Providence, Rhode Island turn. And then we'll see how the day plays itself. But having another disagreement with the alarm clock. I have 5 minutes to get down. I need to finish putting on sunscreen, mascara, lip gloss, and I'll catch you guys a little later on today.
On their neck, I got them stuck. I'ma give them something they can feel. If it ain't about the sweat, don't give a pistol in your hand. I'm dead in the middle of 2 generations. I'm little bro and big bro all at once. Just at the level, young 21 Savage. I'm about to go on me, jigger for lunch. Had a long talk with the young nigga Kodak. Reminded me of young from Ville. Straight out the project, no faking, just honest. I wish that he had more guidance for real. Too many cycle of jail, spending their birthdays inside of a cell. We coming from a long bloodline of trauma. We raised by our mamas, Lord, we gotta heal. We hurting our sisters, the babies as well. We killing our brothers, they poison the well. Distorted self-image, we settle to fail. I'ma make sure that the real gon' prevail, nigga. I just poured something in my cup.
Hey, world travelers, so we are home. It's currently 5:45 in the evening. Let's talk about today. So today was a 3-flight day. It was go home day. We are home. It was an uneventful day. It's been a while since I've gone home on my go home day, and this was just a smooth trip overall and a smooth go home day. So I made notes because I didn't speak to you guys all day, but I told you guys that we kept our pilots the entire trip, and my flight attendant was amazing. On the last day, we worked on the CRJ 700. You guys know that's my least favorite aircraft. Just due to the galley configuration, smaller overhead bins, and there being 1 lavatory on board, it's just different. It just does not give. So we had that all day. I was the aft flight attendant today, and my jump seat is right in front of the lav. So between strong body odors and the lav just reeking all day, even though they did a service, my stomach was just in knots because it was just too many funky odors going on, even with my mask on. I was like ready to get off that flight. Like the last leg, I was ready to get off that flight. Last leg, we ended up parking next to my commute flight. I had a really tight connection with our plane arriving on time. I had like about 20 minutes just to make it from my working flight to my commute flight home, and thank God they parked right next door to each other, so that was a lifesaver. I have 4 days off until my next trip, but I have to use one of my days off to commute in. So I have 3 full days off. I came home, I unpacked my lunchbox, put my dirty dishes in the sink, put my ice packs in the freezer, threw my dirty clothes in the laundry, took a shower, got myself together because I am about to be lazy the next few days because I had so much trouble like falling asleep and waking up because my last trip was a PM trip, and then it's just been so much happening that I've just been sleep deprived. So I've waken up like literally every day of this trip like late. Like I would just kept snoozing my alarm clock, like, and that's just it's horrible, you know. This morning I was like about a few minutes after van time, and I was trying to call the front desk, let them know that I was gonna be running behind, but the van driver ended up picking us up late by 12 minutes, so it all worked out for me. And then yeah, my flying partner was amazing. He truly made this trip great. My first officer was amazing. It really felt like it was the three of us. Everyone thought that my flying partner was a pilot because he's a senior papa, and I haven't worked with a senior papa in quite some time. So like I said, I really enjoyed him. Sweet gentleman, and it just called for a great trip, and the first officer is fairly new. So with that being said, we're home. I'm going to edit this vlog. I have been editing along the way to make it easier for myself. So I did want to thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. We're gonna comment. Let's comment, I don't know. Let's comment some clapping emojis just for like a successful, smooth, uneventful trip for the most part. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, road, bye.